What's up, gamers? Mass Gamer here. Today I wanted to talk to you a little bit more about Black Ops 2, what I think about the game, and what what I've been doing when I've been playing it. Currently, I've been working on obtaining the diamond camo for the SMGs, and I am glad to report that I finally do have the diamond camo. Had a lot of fun doing it. I will go into the game review, custom class gun review, things like that shortly here. Wanted to make sure I put enough time into the game to be an expert on it when I am talking to you about it, so that I can give you the best possible advice from my somewhat professional opinion. I guess I'm a pro. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. I make YouTube videos and have fun playing video games. But this is after the patch. I'm going to do a separate video that is talking specifically about the newest patch and what they've changed, what they upgraded, what they downgraded, and what that all looks like. But that will be coming up shortly here. Just want to talk to you a little bit more about this game. The lag is pretty brutal. It's hard to play if you have a group of friends and you're from all over the country or whatever country you're from. If you have friends that are further away from you than in the same state or on the same coast, it's going to be tough for you to play with them and have a good ping. I first started playing this game and it was really, really, really bad. It has improved. The lag has improved. The latency has improved, but it hasn't quite improved to the point that I am completely happy with it. I think this is the best Call of Duty made, and I also think it is the worst Call of Duty made. Let me explain why. When the game is running properly, the latency is working out, the lag is working out, everything's looking good. This is the best Call of Duty ever. However, when the lag is not working out properly, this is the worst Call of Duty ever. You can really tell when you're lagging, when you're shooting a guy and you die, and when you watch the replay, you don't show any hit markers. You don't show any damage being done to who's attacking you. It's brutal. Sometimes you're going to see all the way from 1 second to 3 second delay. It's almost like everybody knows exactly where you are at all times, and it takes 5 billion million bullets to kill anybody, which is absolutely atrocious, uncalled for, and I'm a little bit pissed off about it. I spend a lot of time playing this stuff, spend a lot of money on all these video games and all these Call of Duties, and it just aggravates the hell out of me that they can't get it right. When the new Battlefield came out, they went to dedicated servers. But Call of Duty, the number one selling franchise of all time, basically, they can't afford dedicated servers for us. It just doesn't make any sense. I mean, at any given time, there's somewhere between 100 and 200,000 people playing online. From what the stats look like, I don't know for sure, but that's what it says when you're logging into the game. So I mean, they could easily have enough servers to host that. I mean, Counter-Strike does it. They've always done it. People buy their own servers. Clans will buy their own servers. Different companies will have their own servers, so they can brand those. And I don't know why they don't go to that model. I don't know why they have to have it hosted by some guy that's in New York and you can be playing in California, and yet they're hosting the game. I mean, it's always going to make for advantages and disadvantages. So it's just kind of frustrating. But like I said, it's the best and the worst. I mean, this game is an absolute blast to play when everything's working out well. But when it is not working out well, it can be the most frustrating, aggravating, cuss-worthy game that has ever been created. So it's just it's just one of those things. I'm really thinking that they are going to fix it, and I'm really hoping that they're going to fix it, because there's not anything else I'd rather be playing right now. But if they don't fix it, I don't know what I'm going to do. I mean, I'm still playing a little bit of Borderlands 2. I'm still playing random games here and there, doing my reviews and everything. But I always like to have one first-person shooter that I spend a lot of time on, and I'd rather have it be this game. But if they don't fix it, I don't know what I'm going to do. It's kind of frustrating because I play with people from all over the country, even times in other countries. I mean, some of the other Call of Duties, you could play with people in Britain, and you wouldn't be having a hard time with it. So, I mean, I can't play with any of those people. Have friends in Australia, have friends in and all over Europe, and you can't play with them because the lag compensation is ridiculous. I'll tell you another thing that's pissing me off about this is they completely ruined Domination. it used to be a score-based thing where you're, how many ever flags you had meant, how many ever flags that your team was controlling would tick up the score, and then whoever got to that score first would win. Yes, you could possibly draw depending on what would happen, but now they've completely changed it. You have two sides, two rounds basically. You have 2 rounds, and they're timed. So now it's time based. So I mean, if you get a really good start, I mean, there's not going to be any dramatic comebacks. I mean, even if you triple cap and you're holding things, they've totally ruined Domination. I'm not sure what idiot over there decided that would be a good maneuver, but Domination was my favorite game type. It was objective based, fast paced. You could have epic comebacks. You could, completely demolish people in a short amount of time, but now it's just strictly time-based, which, it really just does not make any sense to me. So that's another bad thing. Now, another good thing is the hardpoint game mode. I think that is a wonderful addition. I think it's a lot of fun. It keeps people from camping corners quite as much. It keeps people going for the objective. I think that was a good idea. It's kind of like King of the Hill. Whoever maintains the hill the longest ends up winning. It's a lot of fun. As you can see in this gameplay right here, we're doing Domination. We're on round 2 of 2. My team is already up. For the other team to come back at 140 to 80, it would be really difficult. They would have to really just completely start demolishing us right now in order to do it. So I mean, even if there's 2 teams that are relatively evenly matched. Oh, and by the way, you cannot put a turret in the jacuzzi, just for future reference. Figured I'd try that out for you, put that here and let myself die for it, but you cannot put a turret up there. But anyways, back to what I was saying. Domination sucks. Hardpoint is good. That's the bottom line. There you go. One of the other things that I like is that I do like the score streak. They made it pretty difficult for you to get the higher score streaks, which I think is actually good, because if you remember the first Black Ops, I mean, you could get, chopper gunner dogs. I mean, it was pretty easy to maintain some pretty high kill streaks in that game. This game, they made it a little bit more difficult. So yeah, you can get the lower kill streaks, but you're not getting as much out of them as you normally would. But like I said, I think it's evened it out so much so you're not dying to as much garbage as you normally would. So I definitely think that they made a good change there. The gameplay, the graphics, everything else, top notch. Obviously, great game. They just need to work out some of the dynamics behind the lag compensation, and the way that the servers are hosted. Also, this happens to be one of my favorite maps. I am on a boat. This is Hijacked, one of the better maps in the game. I really enjoy it. It's fast-paced. It's kind of, I guess it's kind of the new Nuketown of Black Ops 2. It's a smaller map, fast-paced. Just high score per minute. It's just a good time. And there we go. Got that amazing kill from behind. But anyways, I'm going to be posting more Black Ops videos here, just kind of, going over what my thoughts are. We'll be putting another video up going over the what the actual patch update was and all that good stuff. So anyways, hopefully you enjoy our videos here. I appreciate everybody that does watch and does subscribe. And I'll go ahead and see you on the next video. And until next time, the Masked Gamer is out.